channel. If you are new here, my name is Delana. It is Wear Test Wednesday, where every Wednesday I test out a new product, a lot of foundations, and I test the wear time on it. And today I will be trying out the way overhyped Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. Now, I did start to film a wear test for this yesterday, and my microphone wasn't turned on during the whole thing. So I am refilming it again. So I have worn this foundation one time prior to this video, but that's just because I suck. So here I am filming this again. As I know, yesterday it seemed to last pretty well. I didn't pay a lot of attention to it because I was out and about and I just didn't really think about it. But today I'm excited to really pay attention and see how this lasts, and also I'll be going to work. So we should get a good wear test out of this. All right, so I have the shade Vanilla, which looks to me to be the third lightest shade, and it's pretty light, so their shade range is really good. I believe they have about 30 shades in their range, and it looks like it's a good range from like light to dark. Like it's not just like all medium and light and then just like a few dark. It seems like a pretty good shade range. So the coverage is full. Skin type is for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. It does not say it's for sensitive skin, which worries me a little bit because I can be a little bit sensitive. And then the finish is natural. A full coverage cream foundation that visibly conceals blemishes and imperfections for a filter-like finish. Packaged with high percentage of ultra-refined pigments, the faux filter foundation visibly smooths and evens texture, diminishing the appearance of blemishes, scars, hyperpigmentation, and redness to create a flawless airbrush finish. Enriched with argan oil and Centella asiatica. Known for their hydrating properties, this fade-proof formula blends seamlessly with skin, leaving it matte with a hint of sheen for a luminous appearance. Wearing it alone or for full coverage, or blending it with the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base Primer sold separately for an even more natural finish. What it's formulated without parabens and sulfates. And for suggested usage, it says for full coverage to apply it with a brush, which is what I did yesterday, and it seemed to go very well, so I'm going to do that again today. All right, so I'm just gonna take this. So excited to have this in my collection. We all know how hyped up this foundation has been. I can't wait to do this wear test for you guys. So I have a little sample of the Huda Beauty primer. As you can see, it's like all stuck to the top. It's like, look at that. But I'm just going to take that with my fingers and apply that to one side of my face to see if this makes any difference at all in the longevity of this product. This primer feels very, very nice. It feels almost just like I'm just putting lotion on my face. Everything is strongly scented. Like this smells, I can't put my finger on it, but it smells like it has some hint of peppermint in it. But it does. Like, I swear I smell peppermint. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. All right, so I'm just taking a small amount at a time. I'm going to start on the unprimed side. And this color looks really light at first, but it kind of like dries down. It matches me pretty well. I can already tell you that with this foundation, I absolutely love the texture of it. I'm concerned though because I have heard a lot of people say that this product breaks them out, and my guess is because of the fragrance in it. Now I'm applying it to the primed side. It's not the easiest to blend on, like you kind of feel like it's like because it's just a thick full coverage foundation obviously, so but it's not like hard. It's not like annoying or anything like that. Honestly, it just feels like it's adhering to my skin, which is what you want whenever you're putting your foundation on. I'm just blending it down my neck because I have a few blemishes on my neck. But look at how freaking full coverage that is. That is like, everything is covered. Forget about your face because you can't even see it anymore. Like just full coverage if you ever saw it. But it feels a really creamy and like a little bit hydrating going on. I really like it so far. It looks super white right now. I would even go as far as to say that this foundation might be just a hair too light for me, but not anything I'm super worried about. So yes, I freaking love the way it blends and everything. It is 10:03 right now, and here is how everything is looking. So I'm gonna go throw on the rest of my makeup, and if I have any issues like blending anything over it, I will hop back on here and let you guys know. But other than that, I will see you all in my next check-in. What's up, guys? I'm actually in a drive-thru to get some DQ because I'm about to go on the Whole30 diet and I need some ice cream before I can never eat it again. So ever in my life. So far, so good. It's not the most long wearing foundation I've ever worn. As you can see, it's kind of breaking up like around here. I have some marks from my sunglasses, but we're gonna ignore that. Definitely getting some redness in here.
Oh no.
My sister's here, by the way.
Hi.
Yeah, definitely breaking up around here. It's just, I don't know, like it looks a lot better in person than it does on camera, honestly. Like the camera is showing a lot more redness than it's showing in person, but I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I just feel very neutral about it. I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I think it's because I was like super excited about this foundation because so many people have been like, oh my god, it's the most long wearing foundation ever. I'm not seeing it. I don't get it. So that's where we are right now. And it is 8:44, so it has been on for a good, going on 12 hours, almost 12 hours. Yeah, so that's where we are right now. I'll do another check-in in a little bit. All right, you guys, so it is the end of the day. I am ready to take all of this off. We are at almost 10 o'clock at night. So this has been on for over 12 hours, or maybe just right about at 12. Oh man, I took my lashes off already. What was I thinking? Okay, anyways, well, I took my lashes off already because I forgot that I had to film the rest of this video. So here we are. It's a really nice foundation. I'm just gonna say that for sure. Like, this foundation is really nice. I absolutely love the texture of it. I'm just a little bit thrown off because I've heard a lot of people say that like, wow, this foundation like lasts better than any foundation I've ever worn. And I'm not feeling that. Like, I've had other foundations that wear better, but I've also had foundations that have worn far worse than this foundation. I'm definitely getting, like, it's basically completely separated around my nose. It's starting to break up a little bit on my cheek area. I'm not noticing any difference from the primed to the unprimed side in terms of longevity. So I definitely say that that's something that you can skip. However, one thing that I am noticing that I do really like is normally my bronzer around this area and my blush and my highlight have started to break up and wear off, and it feels like it's really like held to my bronzer and my blush and everything on my cheeks like really well. And also it has like not broken up on my cheeks like whatsoever, which usually I start to get like a little bit of breaking up around here. And also my concealer feels like it's lasted really nicely, which normally it does start to wear off in here. Other than like around my nose, my forehead, and my chin, everywhere else has lasted really nicely in terms of holding the product onto the skin as well as not breaking up. So like anything that I applied on top of my concealer, it feels like it wore a lot better than it normally does. And of course my highlight and everything. I do really like this foundation. I'm going to keep wearing it. I'm hoping that it does not break me out because I have heard that issue with a lot of other people, and me having sensitive skin, Lord knows, it's probably going to break me out. So we shall see with that. I mean, this is a really good color for me. You see how it doesn't look light anymore? Like, I knew that was going to happen. Like, it was going to settle. It was going to like dry down, and at first it looked a little bit light, but this is a really good color for me, especially whenever I was out in the sunlight. I was like, yes, this is perfect. So that is where we are. That's how I'm feeling about this foundation. Did I tell you guys how much it retailed for? I don't think that I did. Let me go ahead and tell you. I gave you like all the other details on it, and I didn't tell you how much it was. Coconut, can you please? It is $40, and $40, I definitely think it's well worth the $40. So if you are interested in this foundation, I say go for it. I think it's a really good foundation. You can hit up some sales and stuff like that if you don't want to do the full $40 or whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this has lasted. It's not like perfect, but it did last really nicely and it held everything onto my face really nicely. So I'm pretty pleased with that. So all in all, I do recommend this foundation. That pretty much wraps up this wear test. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, that it kind of helps you in all of your shopping endeavors, and I hope it just kind of helps you pick out what is right for you, because that's really the point of these videos. If you are still unsure, Sephora is really good about giving samples and stuff like that, so you can always go and get a sample, see how you like it, see if it breaks you out or if it doesn't break you out, or if you like the coverage, whatever you're looking for. I will definitely say though that the primer you can skip on. I really don't notice any difference between each side of my face in terms of primer, so I would say go ahead and skip the primer, but the foundation is really nice. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell and that thumbs up before you leave, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Thanks for watching. Bye. We could be